What's up, my friends? John Baruti here with Baruti Success. This week we are talking about, should we pay the ridiculously high fee for the Platinum business card? I don't know. Let's figure it out. Stay tuned. Here we go. All right. Now, here's the question. Should we, you think I would have taken this out first, but I didn't. Sorry. Hold on. It's coming. I apologize. Okay. Should have really prepped that, and I really mucked that up. Should we, hear it? That is the, all right, that's a horrible sound. That is the Platinum AMEX card. Should we go and get the Business Platinum card for the business channel, for the entrepreneurs that are watching? Should I spend the absurdly amount? I'm going to hold off on telling you how much, because it's a lot. Should we spend that kind of money for the AMEX business card? First of all, if you would, subscribe, hit the bell, give me some love. Please, I'm begging. I don't like begging, but if I don't ask you, you watch the video, you don't really click on the button, and it doesn't help the channel, which doesn't help more people, which doesn't help society. Okay, I've got a little melodramatic there. Click the button, click it, the subscribe button, okay? Sally does it. Sally's here. Hey, Sally. Fred's here. Carl, everybody's here today. Let's get going. The Business Platinum card. Again, another thing. First of all, there is the personal, which I do not have, Platinum AMEX card. There is the Business Platinum AMEX card, which I have, obviously. There are some quirks to both of them. If you sign up for one, you get different rewards. You get different credits. If you sign up for another, you get different credits and different rewards. We're going to talk about them. At first, we're going to talk about all the business, good, juicy stuff. Should we, could we, are we going to be able to pay for the card with the credits? Here I go, my friends. So as far as me, why did I get the card? Well, first of all, the card is perfect for traveling, right? Back in the day, I would travel, going here, going there. Not as much as I got older, but now that I'm semi-retired, I'm going to be using this card a lot more. And there are many features for the card that are specifically perfect for travelers, okay? But I'm going to give you my breakdown of why I specifically keep the card, okay? So I'm not going to hold you in suspense anymore. Most of you already know. The freaking card is $695 a year. That's correct. Doesn't matter, business, personal, doesn't matter. Now, that being said, Sally, okay, let's focus. The business card, and the reason I got it, I shouldn't say most. I know Chase and I know Amex. You do not get reported to the personal FICO credit scoring system. It does not work that way. It goes towards the business credit reporting companies, Dun & Bradstreet, those type. It does not affect you as much personally. That is the main reason that I want you to get a business credit card. Amex will have I'll do another video on Chase. Two great business credit cards, okay? And the reason being is, again, I have, I think, about $100,000 limit on this card, and even if I charged up to $100,000, it doesn't go against my FICO score, which is perfect, by the way, 850, last time I checked. It doesn't go against that. And back in the day when I was in business, you know, your FICO score mattered. Now, that being said, Carl, relax. I know what you're saying.
But John.
Yes, Carl. They do look at your FICO score when you go and apply. Now, that being said, if you want to apply for this card, I'm going to put a link, which I rarely do, right? I'm going to put a link below to help the channel. All I get is a couple extra points. So if you go and click my link and you get the AMEX Platinum business or regular, I get points towards my card, which is awesome. You don't have to do it. It doesn't give you any less points for you signing up. Actually, it probably gives you a little bit more. You do not have to do it. If you're gonna apply for it anyway, if you'd click my referral, that'd be awesome. Again, you could just Google it and sign up yourself. It's definitely not gonna be less. If anything, if you click my referral link, it might be a little more points for you, but I don't normally do that. I'm starting to do that. I'm starting to do referrals down in the description, okay? Let's move it along.
So, John, you're spending $695 a year in a card?
Yes.
John, I could have swore you were thrifty or cheap. One of those.
Yes, Carl, Sally, I am thrifty. I don't like saying cheap. I am. Why would I spend $695 on a credit card? I'm going to tell you. First of all, and we're going to go, I'm going to switch over. We're going to go from my lovely face to the screen, okay? First and foremost, 5 times points. That's 5, my friends, 5 times the points when you do flights, bookings, hotels, things like that with this Platinum card. You get 5 times. So I just booked a trip down to Florida, have to go meet some friends, do some business stuff. 5 times the points. If I spend $5,000 between the hotel and the plane, I get, public math, 25,000 points, okay? Which is awesome. That's number 1. Now, number 2 here, it says 1.5 times membership rewards points. This is kind of, I don't know, it's not great. 1.5, you can get that better with Chase, you can get that better with like a Sapphire card. Even the AMEX Blue card, which I'm going to do a couple of videos on the credit cards, because being in business, you need credit, my friends. This is a huge thing. You have to build up your credit. And by getting business cards, okay, not personal, but business cards, you're building up your business credit. Now, while you're doing that, you have expenses anyway. Put them on the credit cards, get the points. And that's what this whole thing is about. So 1.5. The business, it's kind of wonky. It's not on everything. It's on construction materials and electronic goods, retailers and software, cloud system. It's not on everything, so it's not terrific, okay? Now, that being said, the Business Platinum, which I have, they give you a $400 Dell computer credit. Anything from the Dell site, you get a $400 credit. Now, back in the day, when I had a business, we were buying computers every other month. So the $400 would be perfect. Now, it's me, I'm a solo entrepreneur, I do this for us, it's awesome. I don't buy computers. My particular computer is a Dell. It's a beautiful computer, I bought it a year ago, I don't need to upgrade it. But $400 credit from Dell, okay? So let's keep tab. Next is, what do we got? We have $360 on, and it's right here. I'll do the circly thing. $360 in credits for Indeed. Again, back in the day, constantly had ads on Indeed. Constantly. Always looking for good people. Always looking for everything from bakers to drivers to ice cream scoopers to you name it, to maintenance guys to, we were always looking for good people. This would have been perfect. $360. Again, this is something I'm not using, so I can't take it away from my $695, okay? But it's a good credit. Next, Business Platinum Adobe. Again, so business, and I have it here. So the Adobe suite, right? I use this today. I have this. So the Adobe suite here, as you see, is $179.88, right? Now, as far as the credit, you get $150, $50, $60, $70. So $30 you're paying for Adobe for the whole suite for the year. It's a good deal, right? $30, you get the whole suite. I'm still doing a lot of contracts back and forth for certain things, so I need the signing ability. So that one I can use, $150 towards the Adobe. It's a great thing. The next is the $120 wireless credit. Any wireless. You pay your wireless bill with the AMEX Platinum card, and you get $120. It's basically $10 off a month. It's $120 a year. That's real money, right? No, it's not a ton of money, but it's real money. So you got to take the $120 off from, so right now, $150 I'm using, $120 for the wireless credit I'm using, right? Here we go. Also, $200 of airline fees and credits. Now, that's not booking a ticket, that's ancillary. That's your luggage, that's your snacks, that's your Wi-Fi, towards your Wi-Fi and stuff. Ancillary expenses on the plane, in the plane, so on and so forth. $200 credit. I'm going to use that. I'm traveling a lot, right? That's the beautiful thing about being retired. I get to travel. So I'm loving this, right? So $200 towards, now, what do we got? That's 2, 3, 4, it's almost $500 just there in credits. Next, with the Platinum Business, you get 35% airline bonus, which means if I use my airline points towards booking a trip, right, on the airlines, I get 35% of them back. So if I use my points to book it, I get 35% of them back. That's phenomenal. You don't get that with the regular the regular Amex. Next, moving on, and again, I use this, $189 clear credit. What's clear? When you go in the airport, especially Newark, where I fly out of, and you see everybody in that gigantic line, and you're like, oh my God, I got an hour wait. Yeah. Then you see those couple of people go by that little machine, the blue machine, and they scan their eyes, and there's that sweet person there, come on, okay. And they get moved right to the line, the front of the line. That's the clear people. That's what I have. I go right to the front of the line. I come in with my little bag. I go to the clear. They, Mr. Broody, check in. I scan, come right to the front of the line for the TSA check. Right to the front of the line, right? It's worth it. So now I have another $189 in credit that I use. Moving right along. Centurion Lounge complimentary guest access. Now, Newark doesn't have a Centurion Lounge. They are building an 18,000 square foot Centurion Lounge. What is a Centurion Lounge? I'll tell you. So basically, especially if you travel a lot and you get to the airport, you rush, you want to get there early, and you got to sit in those seats. Sally, those seats suck. Yeah, see? Sally's telling us. The seats suck. They're horrible. Nobody wants to sit in those hard seats. In the lounges, especially the Centurion Lounge, you show your card, and they let you right in. Of course, Mr. Broody, please come in. You get couches, you get cushy seats, you get food for free. It's not free, nothing's free. You paid $1 gazillion for the card. But you understand what I'm saying. You're getting your value out of the card. You get to eat, you get to drink. They give you, I don't know exactly what the drinks are. Yes, they're alcoholic. I'm not sure if it's top shelf stuff, but you're getting on a plane. Who cares? I don't care if it's Tito's or Absolute. Just give me a vodka. Okay? That's all I'm saying. So you go in the lounge, you get boozed up, you get fed, and you get right on the plane. I'm not going to be able to enjoy that in this trip in February because the Centurion Lounge is not built. I am so looking forward to it later this year when the Centurion Lounge is there. I have the card. I have access. Now, this one is a little frickin' wonky. Okay? Because they give you a month of it, and then they say, well, Mr. Broody, if you charge $75,000 by the end of the year. Now, listen, back in the day, being in business, multiple businesses, $75,000 a year literally went by in a blink. Right? I could pay my paper bill. I could pay my food vendors. I could pay, all my big vendors. With my Amex, $75,000 gone. Not a problem. Now, solo entrepreneur, doing a little bit of the YouTube, $75,000 doesn't come by as far as expenses. So I'm going to lose the access to the Centurion Lounge. I might even lose it before I go, before it's up in August. You can, as long as you have the card though, you can pay to be in the Centurion Lounge. I think it's $50. Is it worth it? I don't know. You're going to spend $50 in food. Anyway, when you get to the food and drink, when you get to the airport, it's probably worth it. If you're traveling single, they give you a complimentary pass. When they say complimentary, of course, you have to pay. So it's 50, 100. I don't know. You got to weigh that out for yourself. Will it be worth it for me? I don't know. I don't really eat a lot at the airport. I don't like going on the plane all stuffied. But again, I'm just happy that the Centurion Lounge is there. Moving along. Next is the American Express Global Lounge Collection. Similar to the Centurion Lounge, but not exactly the same. There's lounges all over the world. I'm taking my 2 beautiful children to Italy this summer. At least that's the hope. When we fly into Nice, France, I don't know if there's any Amex global lounges there. But if there are, we're going to go to it. We're going to hang out. Okay? Especially when we come back. So, again, can I put a dollar amount on that? No. It's the mystique of the card. It's the cachet of having the card. It's kind of cool, but not really a dollar value. Moving on. Remember before I said the clear, you get right to the front of the TSA? Well, having the card, you can get TSA approved. You can also get global entry approved. I am TSA approved. The card credited me for that. I forget what it was. Does it give it an amount? It doesn't, but it covers the amount. I think it's like $100. I'm going to get global entry approved, and that just allows me, when we go to Italy, or if I go to France, or if I go somewhere out of the United States, it just makes your process going and coming back out of the States much easier. You're pre-approved. They're not there sitting with the machine guns waiting to shoot you. They're like, okay, yeah, he's got global access. He's cool. Okay? So again, let's say $100 in credit, but these are only every 5 years you have to get this. So, I mean, what is it, $20? You know? Okay, we'll give it $20. Moving along, Amex card, no preset spending limit. There's a feature on here in the Amex portal. You can check your spending limit. I tried $250,000 before I came on this. It said, I tried 150 and it shot me down. I'll guarantee you I'm able to get 100,000 in credit because I haven't used the card. I don't use it like I used to. If I use this card so far, $1,000, $2,000, it's a lot. So they like to see that you're using the card a lot, and that basically justifies. If you go buy a car, will you be approved? You can probably call them in advance, say, hey, I'm buying a large ticket item, $75,000 car. I want to put it on the card. They'll probably pre-approve you in advance, so you don't have to worry about, the dealer giving it back to you. Yeah, your card was declined. So you have that liaison with Amex, especially if you're Platinum, for them to do that, to look it up. Yes, Mr. Baruti, you're going to be approved, not a problem. We'll make sure that's in the system. As soon as you charge it, it's not a problem. Okay? Next is Marriott Bonvoy Gold Elite status. I'm using this on the trip down to Florida because I'm staying in a Marriott property. It's very nice. It's not as great as the Hilton, and they do have Hilton here. But Hilton, you get free breakfast every day. You get upgrades. The Marriott is, I don't know. It's okay. I'm still not going to put a dollar amount on this because, who knows what your credit's going to be. It depends on the hotel you stay at. It depends on a whole bunch of things. The fact of the matter is, I got points for these hotels to my credit card. And I think because it was in their system, I got 5 times the points, which is nice. You build those points up, it's like building up cash. Okay? Next is the Hilton Honors. Same thing, right? But with the Hilton Honors, you actually get breakfast for free, parking for free, Wi-Fi for free. The Marriott is not as robust. Next, Fine Hotels and Resorts program. You stay at the Waldorf. You stay at Four Seasons. Yes, high-end stuff, right? But you're getting, first of all, you're getting concierge service. They're making sure your trip is booked. You're getting 5 times your points. You get access to the best. If they can upgrade you when you get there, you get automatically upgraded. The next is the hotel collection, not 5 stars, 4-star hotels, which is what I'm going to stay at when I go down to Florida. Next step down, because I'm not a baller, sorry, but still great hotels. And again, it gets you perks. It's awesome. And you get your points. And it's, using the Amex card, it's all about the points. So just in the first 5 things, credit-wise, I'm way over $700. Way over. Okay? So to me, to have the card, it's worth it. And I'm going to tell you a little trick. Okay? They tell you they will not discount the card. Do they if you call and been with them since 1987 and say, I'm not going to pay that this year, and they say, Mr. Baruti, we never do this. Maybe they did say that, maybe they don't, I can't tell you. But if they did, and you're a long-time client, you've charged hundreds of thousands of dollars on the card, every once in a while, they will not do this every year, they'll discount the card. And so instead of paying $6.95, you might pay $4 or $3.95. And again, the credits way outweigh those numbers. Okay? Moving along. So car rental privileges. This one, you don't have, with the car rentals, you do not have to take the car rental insurance, which is so freaking expensive right now, right? It could be $20, $30 a day. You don't need to take that insurance if you have the Platinum card. It covers high-end cars. It covers any car that you rent. Make sure, when I say that, make sure if you're renting an R8 or something high-end, I'm not sure if it covers that. I rented a Jaguar XJ, what did I rent? The two-door coupe when I went down to Florida for a conference. I forget which Jaguar. Gorgeous car. It was covered. The AMEX Platinum covered the insurance. I didn't have to take the insurance. Okay, what's next? AMEX Preferred Access. I mean, I don't know. So it says, with preferred access, you will have access to premium seats for select culture and sporting events. Again, great, but there's no real dollar amount to that. Again, it's a cachet thing. It's a flex. Cell phone protection. This is real money, right? I was spending $10 a month with Verizon. Actually, I might even be, no, it's $10 per phone, I think. So $40 a month, I believe. I have to double check that. But now that I charge my cell phone bill on the Platinum card, I get up to $800 in insurance. You know, I mean, $40 a month, that's real money, right? Up to $800, that's what they'll cover. So I took the coverage off of Verizon, and I now charge my monthly cell phone bill with the Platinum card, and I get coverage on the cell phone. Okay, Business Platinum Card Concierge, again, a foo-foo one. I've used the Concierge, they're awesome. Dinner dates, concerts, different things like that. I'd give it a B+. It's not, it's not like the Black Card where, again, I don't have one, but I've heard it's amazing. They make sure you get into the events. It's nice. It's a nice to have. It's not a reason to get the card, but it's a nice to have. Business Platinum Travel Service, same stuff. Business Platinum card members can call and travel, consult anytime, not just flights and international trips, but to help book new and exciting experiences close to the home as well. Again, more concierge service. No real dollar value. It's a nice to have. A relationship care service, this is all their foo-foo stuff. Premium global access hotline, international airline program. Again, premium car rental protection we went over. Car rental loss and damage insurance we talked about. Purchase protection, I mean, that's been with Amex for forever. So you buy something with an Amex card, it basically doubles or triples the warranty. It's an excellent thing, right? What else do we have? Extended warranties, it does. Trip delay insurance, which again, so I didn't have to get the insurance for, because these delays are out of control, but I'm charging everything on the Amex card. So if there's delays or if there's issues with the airlines, now that I'm booking through the Platinum card, I get reimbursed. Yes, there's rules and regulations, they're kind of ridiculous, but at least you have the peace of mind to know if things go awry and it's not your fault with these airlines, you possibly can get money back, which is nice. Baggage insurance plans, same thing, right? Trip interruption insurance, cruise privilege program, employee cards. I mean, this is, again, all foo-foo stuff, right? What else do we got? Upgrade with points, membership rewards, paying points. Again, all this stuff is great. None of it's putting cash in our pockets. But I've already, just by the things we've gone over, I've already paid my $700 and some, okay? So now also, I'm going to click over here. Let me click over here, right? Hopefully it's still up. Also, this is just Amex's way of saying thank you. This is like their coupon book for having the Platinum. There's 100 different things here that you can get your money back. I think it's kind of annoying, and the reason I think it's kind of annoying is because you have to specifically add it to the card. And it's only every couple of months. Like you'll see here, expires January 31st, expires April 17th. And, first of all, are you going to use any of these? I don't know. You got to go through them. Am I using any of this stuff? I went through it quickly. Maybe a couple of them I might use. But here's the problem. When you want to go and use it, you forget about the Amex card. Honestly. And then if you forget to turn it on and charge it, they won't cover it. They won't give you back the thing. So it's kind of, I don't know. It's It's good, but it's not. It's almost annoying. They should just give you the access to it. You shouldn't have to do all this rigmarole. I know they want you to go through it, so they say, "Oh, look how much we're giving you. This is why you spend $695." But you're spending $695. They should be rolling out the red carpet, and it's a little annoying. I'll be honest with you. I'm not so happy about that. That's the Business Platinum card. If you have or if you apply for the Personal Platinum, there's different credits, right? You don't get the Dell. You don't get the cell phone. You get cool things, and I'm a little annoyed actually because I didn't know, because I believe I used to be able to get the Uber, but now the Uber's on the Personal, not on the Business. So basically you got $15 a month for Uber, either the trips or Uber Eats. That's only on the Personal. What else do we have? Personal wise, Walmart Plus, I was a little bent out of shape that they didn't give that on the Business plan. That's only on the Personal plan. I shop at Walmart a lot. Remember, thrifty. But again, it's $155 off. So basically, the AMEX Platinum pays for your subscription for the year. $240 in digital entertainment. I was annoyed about this too. Again, only Personal, not Business. So I believe it was Hulu, Disney Plus, I forget which ones. I'll have my guy Lucas put them on the screen. There's multiple entertainments that you get reimbursed for if you have the Personal, not the Business card. I went over all the Business. So there's multiple reasons you get the Business, multiple reasons you get the Personal, and multiple reasons you get the Business. The reason I like the Business cards and why I'm talking about them on this channel is it doesn't go against your FICO. It doesn't go against your credit score, right? Yes, they're going to check your FICO. Yes, they're going to check your credit score to get the card. But once you have the cards and you charge for your business, you do not get dinged. If you have $50,000 credit line on the Amex, you're not getting dinged on your Personal FICO. That is the main reason I have business cards. I have multiple business cards for that reason. I mean, I probably have, and I did another video, and I forget how much it was. I'll link that video up on my perfect credit store. I think I had like 3 or 4, maybe even $500,000 in credit. And listen, in times of being in business for yourself, the banks don't give you money when you need it. They give you money when you don't need it. So building your credit, having these credit cards, having them ready to go if an opportunity comes, if something happens to the business, if something devastating, having the cards, right, it's important, right? It's a backfall. It's an opportunity giver. I do not want you to go out and charge credit cards and leave the balances. No. You have, it's emergency uses, opportunity uses, point uses. So if you're charging things anyway, you're in a e-commerce business and you're charging your Facebook ads and your Google ads. If you put them on certain cards, this one too, some other cards give you better points, but you'll get 2, 3, 5 times points for something you were going to write a check for. You put it on your credit card and all of a sudden you're building thousands and hundreds of thousands of points. Go on vacation, go on business trips, all free. And I say free, nothing's free. But if you're spending the money anyway, why not capitalize on it? It's the main reason I'm talking about this. I am not talking about this because I want you to go get $1 million in credit and willy-nilly start buying stuff. No, Carl, no, okay? Ooh. Session's about to expire. We'll bring it back. All right, so I wanted to bring your attention. Why do I have the Platinum Business? That's why it pays for itself. Should you get it? That's for you to decide. I can't make that decision for you. It is a lot of money. I'm going to do a video on the best business credit cards you should have. To me, this is going to be one of them, but I'm going to do, the best 3 to 5 business credit cards you should have. That should be the next video or the one after that. Thanks for sticking around, guys. I really appreciate it. Please don't forget to subscribe. I didn't talk to Sally or Carl a lot this one. I wanted to ramp it up. I wanted to get, the information. There's a lot of information here. So I hope you're not disappointed. But we'll see you on the next one.
Carl! Stop it! didn't mention you a lot.
John, I'm so upset.
We'll see you on the next one.